So Ravier, I got a question for y'all because like really and truly, this boggles my mind. Like I'm confounded that cababoo. Basically, I can't find the words to explain the words that are actually going through my head because I really don't understand what the fuck's going on. Because how is it that back in the day, I used to actually believe that women shouldn't be called a bitch, and all this I'm just calling women bitches. Like back in the day, I used to like listen to a woman and be like, I'm not gonna call you a bitch out loud because you deserve respect from outside of you. Because if you call yourself a bitch, your friends call you a bitch because they don't like you. It's not a sign of respect. They make fun of you, and that's where this entire thing started from. It's like you a bitch, you dumb. What the fuck you doing? Why are you chasing dogs? And now it's just an everyday thing. So it's like a whole concept that was like back in there was like you dumb bitch. But I would say that in my mind. Now I'm outside like don't be a bitch. I won't say it to your face because I still got some respect for you, but behind your back, I'm like, yo, that dumb bitch. And I never used to be that person. I'm still not that person because, like, really and truly, if I can't say it to your face, I'm not really gonna say it behind your back. But at the same time, I'm really gonna think about it. But like, I won't say it out loud, bro. How do you judge someone on what they think? Because if you don't use your mind to think about situations in different ways, then really and truly, are you using your mind? You're not really then. So the concept of using your mind and not being hated for it is lost in the world. Because for me, like for what something I look for in a relationship is someone that's not considering herself a bitch or saying she's the baddest bitch. It's a sign of self-respect because I don't want to ever have my daughter go through that situation where she's like, oh my mother was saying this. Okay, you might have gone through a phase, and yeah, the internet doesn't forget, but like at least like there's the concept of the future. I don't care about the present. Your presence in the present, but I'm looking for the future. So in that concept, like when y'all be talking about like I'm the baddest bitch on the internet, I'm like, okay, you know how you fight that shit? For all the women that are on the internet, be like, oh look at me and how great I'm doing. You're doing lovely. I'm just saying. I go on Instagram. I was like, oh my god, this is. But the point is, I'm sick and tired of women thinking like they're the be all end all of everything. This is a hack. This is a cheat code for all y'all men out there. If you want to be that person that has the baddest bitch, and you want to treat her like a woman and never call her a bitch because she never considered herself a bitch, I got some tips for you. Yeah, I know. Anyways, so if you got a wifey and you plan on divorcing her, you might not want her to watch the rest of this video. I'm just saying. So step one, be single. Get rid of the piece of crap that literally makes you feel like shit. Because when you get successful, you don't need that around. Two, become successful. Dedicate yourself to something, whatever you want to do. Become successful in one way or the other. Three, go to a different country, third world country, where women actually understand what it is to be a woman. Cook, clean, make sure they look nice and presentable. Able to actually clean a fish, which I can't do myself. So a woman that can actually cook and clean and do things I don't know how to do, top tier. Like just ooh, what? We're stranded on an island and I don't have to worry about it because you know how to gut a turtle. I don't want to know why you know how to gut a turtle, but like I'm kind of like cheered out because I'm like, oh, I hope it tastes like chicken. It's only because you're so fine. I'm gonna try this out. I don't want to tell you this. Just this is horrible. And I'm having nightmares about this because if you know how to gut a turtle, I don't want to ever piss you off. But that's not the point. The point is, my balls are retracting because I'm scared about what the fuck's gonna happen in the future. But that's not really the point. The point is, just go to a different country, find a woman. I think that's point 3 or 4. I think probably 3. Now, once you've been successful, oh yeah, there's a key point. Be elusive. Don't be a whore when you're actually looking for a woman and trying to become successful because that adds value to you. So now that because you've eluded all the women that everyone chases and you actually found a wifey and you're not running for like cover every time you get robbed, you have an opportunity of actually living happily ever after. All you really gotta do is take that woman, show her all the things that she never saw: love, stability, care, and effort from a man that she never expected it from, that she never thought that she would get it from. A man with a visa, but that's a whole different point. and just continue to build on a love. Make sure you can take her out shopping, do everything to make her feel like the best she can be, and make sure you take care of the family. A woman coming from a third world country, experiencing any kind of meal that she wants at any time, expecting love and actually getting it before she even asks for it. The simple little things, she will go out of her way compared to the westernized women or new age women, which, oh, y'all feminists, you can do everything by yourself. All right, go love yourself by yourself. All right, anyways, so to continue on with the conversation. Men, stop allowing this to happen to you. Go to a third world country. Find a woman that can cook, clean, and take care of her family, because that's what you need in your life. Stop giving these women that have nothing to offer the money you could take to actually save up and go find a wife. Import a wife. They have women at different skills, so if you feel like you're inferior or whatever, I'm just saying. I always thought I was like a 5, and I don't want to give a fuck. I still think I'm a 5. I'll go date a 6 or 7, but then to me a 6 or 7 is like fucking Halle Berry, because when she does her thing, she's a 10 too. So a 6 or a 7 is someone that just is actually absolutely divine. At the worst is just 6 or 7. Halle Berry to me is a 6 or a 7 at her worst, and I've never seen her at her worst. And I just imagine the lowest she could ever go is 6 or 7, and that's because absolutely everything wrong in the world happened to her at the same time. And for some reason, she's in makeup and clown attire and has like hammer pants and shit, and everything's all fucked up. But the smile just saved everything. So basically, find a woman like that. The point is, y'all give too much effort towards women on the internet that want to be the baddest bitch. Because to me, it's just, do I want my daughter to be fighting to be like her mother? And her mother's trying to be the baddest bitch on the internet? I have morals. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people, but like my morals are just. I'm looking for a future, not a presence of the present. I'm looking for a future, so it's gonna. Men, look for a future. Don't look for the present, because the present is just gonna lead you into the past, and the past is never the future, because it just cycles back into the present where you regret the past and relive the past to go back into the. It's a cycle of pain where you try to take 2 steps forward and you take 1 step back, and then you realize you're really taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back because your mind finally adjusts to it and you realize what the fuck you were doing. So here's the cheat code: don't do that shit. Go to a third world country. Go make it. Find yourself a beautiful woman, the smile that you could wake up to every morning. And if she wants to go get all those implants and whatnot, don't push her. But you could build a bitch, and she will be loyal to you, compared to these builder bitches that ain't loyal to you. So, I'm here with some knowledge. Now, someone tell me how to save my hairline, though. Seriously, like, yo, LeBron, what are you doing, yo? I need some knowledge. What's going on here? Anyways, I gotta go now. Bye.